Hi everyone, I'm Adam and this is my testimonial in terms of working with Mark. So essentially I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis about 2 years ago. At that period of time I was around halfway through my degree at university. It's a practical hands-on degree, and having a condition like ulcerative colitis essentially makes you embarrassed to go outside sometimes because there's a risk of needing to use the bathroom, as well as dealing with confidence issues, weight loss issues, feeling fatigued and tired. And for me personally as well, I was playing a lot of sports since a little child. So when I got diagnosed with the illness, I wasn't able to play football, swimming, all these things that I used to be able to do. And then that obviously had a massive knock-on effect on my confidence and my mental health, because that's usually my way of removing stress from my life. So I was around 1.5 years past the diagnosis when I first bumped into Mark. Someone recommended me him on social media, and I was a little bit skeptical of functional medicine because of the degree I'm on at university. They don't prescribe to any functional sort of medicine, etc. They're more, you could say, evidence-based, but obviously looking at different types of evidence. So the main reason I wanted to join was to be able to get my health and my fitness back, and obviously stop the inflammation in my gut. At the time I was also having financial issues as a student, so once again it was a very big decision to take to start this. But at the end of the day, money is temporary. If I've got enough to put food on the table and keep getting to uni, then the rest of it can be spent on my health. I'd rather spend it on my health rather than, go on a holiday or something like that, because I did want to get back to playing sports, etc, etc. So I met Mark, and what we did was a functional blood screen. He took a wide look at everything that was going on in my body through the bloods, and basically painted a massive web, a massive picture of who I am as a person, as well as from the history I said to him of my lifestyle, my diet, etc. And we came up with a plan over around 3 or 4 months to try and reduce the inflammation. This ranged from changing my diet, an elimination diet, to changing my lifestyle habits. When I wake up, when I go to sleep, using things like sauna and cold exposure, breathwork and mental techniques. So changing the way I think and the way things I can't control make me feel. Because obviously, as you know, IBD is a multifaceted kind of illness. If your mental health isn't sorted out, you're going to get stressed and it's going to affect your gut. And then having an unhealthy gut is going to affect your mind. And it's a cycle of despair. So we tried to tackle everything head on, because Mark and myself felt that I was able to do it that way. Of course, Mark will have a discussion with people who maybe can't make so many lifestyle changes at once and figure out a plan to stagger them and eventually bring it all together. So it was clear to see that he was treating me as an individual, as well as the fact that I can only eat halal food. So on top of, supplements, etc., he was finding supplements that I could use that would align with me spiritually and religiously. In terms of the change that I saw over the couple of months I was working with Mark, there was a drastic change, especially if you've got a chronic illness, because the longer you leave it and the more medication you take, the more messed up your body's going to get, and then the more time it's going to take to heal it. So I think tackling these things head on when you can is the best thing you can possibly do. And working with Mark, he does take a wide look at context as well as, the evidence in front of him to try and work with you to find the best solution for yourself. So at the end of the day, I think it's massively helped my confidence as well as my physical health, and giving me tools to be more structured in the rest of my life. So I was showing the commitment and the dedication to be on a certain diet, take certain supplements at a certain time. It showed me that I'm capable of making difficult choices to better my life, and that leads to me being a more confident individual when it comes to work-life balance, family matters, etc. So working, it's not just about fixing your health, it's about changing who you are as a person, and I'll definitely recommend working with Mark to do that.